know many wives would not even be crying. I know many wives would not even be crying. I know many wives would not even be crying. But your wife was absolutely a mess. She was crying, she was...
At the annual White House Congressional Ball on Thursday night, President Donald Trump took the microphone in front of a bipartisan crowd. And a moment he probably thought would land as a funny anecdote ended up turning heads for a very different reason. Standing beside him was First Lady Melania Trump, poised and composed. But as the president launched into a story about another husband's brush with death, Melania's expression didn't change, and viewers on social media quickly noticed. In the course of his remarks, Trump was honoring House Majority Leader Steve Scalise, who was seriously wounded in a 2017 shooting while practicing for a congressional baseball game. Trump recounted that Scalise's wife was devastated, that she cried when he was hospitalized.
House Majority Leader Steve Scalise. Where is Steve? Where is Steve, Mr. Speaker? I'll tell you what, I always say he's got great courage because he got hit real hard. He got hit harder than I got hit. I got hit too, but I got a little, I have a throbbing feeling. He had much more than a throbbing feeling. In fact, I went to the hospital and they actually thought he wasn't going to make it. His wife was devastated. She was crying. I tell the story. I found out that night you have a wife that loves you dearly. I know many wives would not even be crying. Your wife was absolutely a mess. She was crying. She was inconsolable, Steve. So we found that out, but he made it. And then he went about 4 months later. He could barely walk. He went and he played second base in the game between between you people, right? Republicans and Democrats. He could barely walk. He could barely stand. He was not going to be the great Bobby Richardson, all-star second baseman of the New York Yankees for 15 years. And this could only happen by God. A shot was hit to him so hard, I said, oh no. And it went right at him. He fell to his knees, which was his only option because he couldn't bend. This was not a good-looking picture. He knocked down the ball, picked it up, could barely grab it, threw it to first base. The runner, who was actually a very good Democrat athlete, was out. And I said and I've told this, that was a miracle. That was a miracle. And then brilliantly, after one hitter, the manager took him out of the game because there was no way that he was going to outdo that one. So, Steve, it's great that you're here, and we love you, Steve, and you went through a lot.
The audience erupted in laughter. But standing next to him, Melania displayed what some called a stone-faced reaction. That's when the chatter online really began. Across platforms like X and TikTok, viewers were quick to note that Melania appeared almost emotionless as the president delivered the joke, a stark contrast to the laughter and applause around her. To get a deeper read on what that silence might mean, the Mirror USA called on body language expert Judy James, who weighed in with a thoughtful explanation. According to James, Melania's expression wasn't blank by accident. It was strategic. She says Melania was facing what she called a body language conundrum, put on the spot by a remark that involves wives, emotions, and a public joke about love, fear, and devotion. James explained that if Melania had laughed, even lightly, it could have been read as agreement or worse, endorsement of what was said. If she had scowled, critics would spin it as annoyance toward her husband. In her words, James suggests that what Melania chose instead was a classic poker face. The logic, according to James, goes like this. A neutral expression avoids giving more fuel to speculation. It doesn't reveal agreement, disagreement, endorsement, or contempt. But here's the ironic twist. That very neutrality can invite projection. James notes that people will project any narrative they want onto a poker face, especially when the moment has meme potential. In other words, you try not to say anything, and suddenly everyone starts saying something for you.
First Lady would like to say something.
Moments later, Melania took the mic herself, shifting the tone of the evening.
The White House, as the President said, our greatest triumph in my office, in the First Lady office in 2025 is Take a Down Act. I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate your bipartisan, overwhelmingly bipartisan support, and across the House and the Senate. Thank you, Mr. Speaker Johnson, and I hope you will be excited to support my new legislative initiative in 2026. Some of you already know about it because it's already in the works. Thank you very much. I wish you and your families a very happy and Merry Christmas and a healthy New Year.
As clips of the moment circulated, social media users dissected every nuance, from Melania's posture to the timing of her glances to what a raised eyebrow might have meant. Some viewers applauded her restraint, others saw coldness. Still others joked that her poker face was better poker than most pros. What's clear is this. In an era where every public gesture is analyzed frame by frame, a single expression can become a story in itself.